Hello Dnation and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing a vinyl action figure of Ryuk, also known as Shinigami from the Death Note series. And as an additional bonus, we will be taking a look at the Death Note book as well. So stay tuned with me on this one and let's get this started. So before we begin, I just want to let you know that Ryuk, also known as Shinigami, is one of my favorite anime characters from the Death Note series. And I was thrilled when I found an action figure of Ryuk online, so I had to get him. And just so you know, this particular figure doesn't come in any kind of signature boxing, but is well secured in bubble wrap in a cardboard box. And with that being said, I received this Ryuk vinyl action figure, a pair of wings, a clear stand and a base plate which seems to be of good quality. So before we jump into the review, and for those who need a quick run through about the Death Note series and the Ryuk character, I put together a brief storyline, so let's take a look and stay tuned for the review coming up next. And with that out of the way, I'm really happy that I got this figure of Ryuk, and as I mentioned earlier, I received this Ryuk vinyl action figure, a pair of wings, a clear stand and a base plate which needs minor assembly, so let's get to it. Well, all I can say is that this is not the best Ryuk figure I came across, but you sure do get what you pay for. So to begin with, this is a vinyl figure of Ryuk which has no articulation but comes with some good details which I can't complain about. This figure is 6 inches in height and 7 inches when mounted on the stand, and 3 inches in width and 10 inches including the wingspan. I should admit that this figure is quite sturdy and weighs in at 150 grams and comes with some pretty good details which we will check out in a bit. Well, my only gripe is that I was not happy with the skin color of this figure, as it was described as pale white online, but received this figure which has more of a light turquoise blue. And if I were to nitpick, I would have been happy with a better wing sculpt and placement as well, as I felt the left wing tilts a lot and doesn't line up with the right wing. But besides all that, this figure of Ryuk is a bang for the buck and will sure do make a good addition to one's action figure collection. So let's go ahead and take a closer look and stay tuned for the review on the Death Note book coming up next. And with that out of the way, I also got this Death Note book to complete this Ryuk set. So let's check this out and kindly pause if you want to take a read. And stay tuned for a lot more information about the DeathNote book coming up. And also please do let me know what are your thoughts about the Ryuk action figure and the DeathNote in the comments below. And in case you're interested, kindly find further features, specifications, and the best buy link for this Ryuk figure and the DeathNote in the description below. And all I can say is that I'm really glad I got this figure and the DeathNote to add to my figurine collection and memorabilia. And these are a definite must-have for any anime figure collector, especially if you are into DeathNote. So with that being said, let's place this dark duo on the Dnation turntable and stay tuned for some fun facts on the DeathNote series and Ryuk coming up. DeathNote is a Japanese manga series written by Tsugumi Ohba and illustrated by Takeshi Obata. The story follows Light Yagami, a teen genius who discovers a mysterious notebook, the DeathNote, which belonged to the Shinigami Ryuk, and grants the user the supernatural ability to kill anyone whose name is written in its pages. The series centers around Light's subsequent attempts to use the DeathNote to carry out a worldwide massacre of individuals who he deems immoral and to create a crime-free society, using the alias of a godlike vigilante named Kira. Ryuk is a fictional character in the manga series DeathNote. He is a bored Shinigami that drops a DeathNote, a notebook that allows the user to kill anyone simply by knowing their name and face and writing it into its pages. And he drops this book into the human world to find relief from the boredom of his own realm. It is picked up by Light Yagami, a bright high school student who uses it in an attempt to create and rule a utopia cleansed of evil, with him at the helm as a god. In the anime adaptation, Ryuk is voiced by Nakamura Shido in Japanese and by Brian Drummond in the English version. Both actors reprise their roles for voicing the computer-generated version of this character in the live-action films. And for further information on the DeathNote series and Ryuk, kindly check the link in the description below. And if you want to get yourself or your loved ones this Ryuk figure and the DeathNote featured in today's video, I dropped the best buy links in the description below, so go check it out and get yourself one if you're interested. And also please do let me know in the comments below as to what are your thoughts about this Ryuk figure and the DeathNote book. And kindly continue to support Dnation by liking and sharing our videos, as it would really help us out a lot. And in case you missed out on our previous episodes, please do check out the rest of the 118 scale and the 112 scale diecast motorcycle episodes and a lot more fun stuff in the playlist below. And this brings us to the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like, comment and share would be much appreciated. And kindly support Dnation by subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. Also do follow us at dnation.in on Instagram for daily diecast previews and updates, and stay tuned for all new and one-of-a-kind episodes coming up. Well, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.